My name is Jamila Mohammed from Kenya. I'm a judge of the Court of Appeal based in Nairobi. And as a judge of the Court of Appeal, I deal with diverse matters, including matters of land, which come from the lower courts. And we do have quite a bulk of matters relating to land. So those appeals come to us and we have to determine them. I'm also a PhD student at the University of Nairobi, dealing in environmental law. And my research is on women's land and property rights and in situations of conflict. I'm also involved in conflict prevention. I chair a committee on the prevention of genocide. This is under the Great Lakes region, ICGLR. I also chair another committee for Africa. It's called Global Action Against Mass Atrocity Crimes. And for me, this is important because from the research, I do know that one of the main causes of conflict in Africa and in many other parts are land and resource based. So for me, the training was very, very informative and interesting. So from this background, I found it very, very relevant. Thank you. I would say the faculty were really, I would say, the best in their field. They were really well prepared, well resourced, and a lot of experience. You could gather that. I also enjoyed the participants, interacting with the participants, the rich diversity of the participants from different countries, from different sectors. So that was an enriching experience. I also enjoyed the fact that it was such a wide spectrum of topics, from pre-colonial to emerging issues and challenges. So it was like a 360 perspective of land governance and related issues. So that for me was very, very important. And also to realize that in Africa, we have so much in common. We may have our differences, but we have a lot in common. We have, our synergy, or our culture, our affinity to our cultures. That I believe is something we have in common. And also the importance of land, I believe in most of Africa, is a very key issue. So the course on land governance in Africa, a political economy of land governance in Africa, was critical. And in a word, I would say it is a training by Africans, and for Africa, ultimately. I would recommend it for a diverse set of people, including academia, those who are in research, those who are, like I said, land and environment. And for me, it's very relevant. I would also recommend it to policymakers, to ministers of environment, of land, to government officials, in a diverse spectrum, again, in land, environment, wildlife issues, for civil society. I would also recommend it for private sector, because many of the matters we dealt with, like land scale acquisitions, is relevant. Climate change is also relevant, as is the blue economy. Finally, I would add, as I had said earlier, the number of people who, rather the number of matters that come to our courts are land and resource based. And so I would strongly recommend it for judges and judicial officers, and also for advocates who, argue the matters and seek justice for their clients. So I would say it's for a diverse array of people and stakeholders.